What up, y'all? It's your boy, Once or Grove. Joe Biden's gonna lose horribly, terribly. It's gonna be awful for him, man. It's not gonna work out at all. Okay, so I say I don't understand these Democratic wannabe contenders going up against Donald Trump. I do know why they do it, and I do understand it. It's ego. They're not really trying to help anybody other than themselves and get all the perks and everything, the amenities that come with being in office. I totally understand their scheme. Like, their schemes, their plots politically in terms of how they're trying to control Americans and make it some type of slave state like America used to be when slavery was legal in America. That's what they're trying to do, and just trying to dress it up like it's not. I mean, that's what the Democratic Party is. That's what it does, is it's trying to return America to a time when they were fucking slaves, and slavery was okay in the eyes of some Americans in the South, and shit, even in the fucking North, and how that was business as usual. That's what the Democrats are trying to do. They're trying to enslave people so that you have to be state-controlled and operated. You have to be controlled by the motherfucking state, because that's the Democratic Party. That's the Democratic fucking Party platform. And if you don't know that, and you're a Democrat, well, that's what it's really all about. It's really all about that. They want for you to be a soulless Borg, member of the fucking soulless Borg of soul entity collective that is one beehive mind. By the way, thank you for tuning in. If you're a fan of this show and you support this show, IWE495 support you. So, topic, Joe Biden. Why even fucking run, man? You're gonna lose. Like, you're gonna spend a bunch of money and you're gonna lose like you did the first time. And I hear what you're saying about your morals and your uprightness and this, and you don't want the endorsement from Barack. I mean, that's the only smart thing I can think of thus far, is like, I wouldn't want to be associated with that guy in any way, shape, or form. I fucking despise that dude. I loathe and detest that motherfucker. Like, I wouldn't want to run for president and have Barack Obama, Hussein, traitor to America, fucking endorse me. I'd be like, dude, don't even fucking speak to me, man. Cease and desist, motherfucker. Don't even fucking talk about me. So, yeah, man. Yeah. So I don't know why these Democrats, dude, are even trying to run for office. They're not going to win. It's like they're gluttons for punishment. It really is. It's become so sick. I see the whole thing as the World Wrestling Federation. My generation was the World Wrestling Federation. And yes, I understand World Wrestling Federation history. I understand that it later became morphed into, transformed into, transitioned over to, into the WWE. I got that. We're clear on that. Look, man, I know it's an adult soap opera. It really fucking is. Those guys, man, those men and women of the past in the WWF, I can speak for, because I'm not against WWE. I didn't follow it much. I was in college at the time, and I didn't watch TV for like fucking 4 years. So, I'm doing this podcast with gum in my mouth. Let me not do that. Like I really give a fucking shit. I do podcasts drunk, smoking blunts. Yeah, so, but at any rate, WWF, man, I'm familiar with it because I fucking watched that shit, man. I used to watch it like right after cartoons on Saturday, I believe. Yeah, Saturday fucking morning after the cartoons. There'd be some WWF action. Roddy Piper, Junkyard Dog, fuck Hogan. Love that shit. Jake the Snake Roberts. Fucking great shit, dude. That shit was so rad as fuck. See, that's my lingo, man. Just because it's the 21st century doesn't mean, man, that I'm still not on some fucking rad shit. Okay? I like the word rad. You know why? Because the word rad is fucking rad. And, but yeah, dude, WWF, I mean, I always knew as a kid that it was staged up, but I also was smart enough to know that those dudes, those men and women, they actually fucking hurt themselves, man, doing that shit. So it's not always just like fun and games, man. And those dudes are world-class athletes like any other world-class athletes and champions. Like that shit is, look, man, look at Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. The Rock! I mean, dude, I fucking love The Rock. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, all of them, even the bad guys, like, you kind of, you know, in terms of WWF, you'd kind of, like, sympathize with them. I mean, you hated him, but you're kind of like, you know, that dude is, like, strong and powerful, and he could put some moves on that other motherfucker, you know what I mean? And they'd come out, and they'd do their whole, like, little shtick, and that's what politics are today. It's the same shit. It really fucking is, dude. These Democrats that are running for fucking office, dude, they don't give a shit about America, man. Fuck, dude. They don't give a fuck. I'm, dude, almost a half a century old, and I've been observing these fucking jakes for, I mean, they're stooges, man. They're fucking stooged up. Like, we're talking stooge ops. Like, marionette puppetry type shit. And it's all a big fucking grand theatrical play, stage play. It really is. It's going to be interesting this time. I mean, because it's not that it wasn't interesting the first time. I don't think, you know, the thing about pseudo-intellectualism is that people, like, you know, they overthink shit, man. They really do. And when you talk about ego, like when you talk about inflated, self-aggrandized, like, ego, people who have this inflated sense of self in the political arena, I mean, let's not even fucking talk about Hollywood. I'm talking, well, it's all Hollywood, but I'm talking about in the political subset of Hollywood. When you look at these motherfucking chumps, these chump-made suckers, when you look at the shit that they try to do, they're desperate. They're miserable, desperate people who pretend as though they're happy. They're not, dude. They're not happy people. They're miserable, horrible fucking human beings. And the only reason they want in fucking office, man, is because they are delusional. And they think that they can turn America into a fucking cotton-picking slave state again. They do. They absolutely believe that. And I know that. Look, man, I'm a half white, half black dude. I know how they think. They think that everyone who was born poor should vote liberal, should vote Democrat, and the politicians want to trick those poor people. That's absolutely their fucking goal and their game. Because when they trick those poor people, sadly born poor, when they trick those sadly born poor people, they can enslave them in a modern Jim Crow law sense of it all. That's exactly what it is in the context of today. Jim Crow laws, man. It's just dressed up to be something, to look a different fucking way. It's dressed up to look different than from that of what it really actually is. It's modern fucking slavery. I mean, dude, when you have a system that double speaks, that says, you can be whatever you want. You can be an astronaut. You can be an engineer. You can be a scientist, a doctor, a lawyer, a firefighter, a politician. You can be a clown. You can be a graphic design illustrator artist. You can be a gymnast. You can be a trapeze artist. You can be a flute player. Like, you can be whatever you want. Okay? That's what you say on one hand. But then on the other hand, you're like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? You're Republican? You're evil. You're evil. Don't you know You're supposed to vote Democrat? You have to? You have to? You must? It's what you do. If you're poor, fucking duh, like everybody who's poor fucking votes, what is it? I almost said civilian. Everyone who's fucking poor must vote liberal Democrat. You have to. Motherfucker, you already know your role in society. You're programmed to do it. Because everybody knows it's true. Like everybody knows that's just what the fuck you do. It's not even a question, dude. Undoubtedly. Not even arguably. I.e. unarguably. Dude, it's a no-brainer. You're from the fucking hood, dude. You're poor, you're impoverished. You're from what some people refer to as the ghetto. Dude, you come from a low-income background. Bro, you're a Democrat. You have to be by design. Because you have no fucking choice. Yeah, right. Yeah, we told you you can make these decisions and you can do this and that and you can be everything you want to be. But it's not for real, though. The reality is that you look stupid if you don't fucking vote against Donald Trump. You're fucking dumb. Donald Trump is psychotic. He's a toddler. He's a grown man in a little baby infant body. He's fucking borderline schizophrenic. He's a bigoted racist. He hates blacks, and he hates Jews, and he hates poor people, and he's into porno. Yeah, he's a madman with nuclear fucking weapons. Dude, what? You're fucking stupid. He's a hater. He's misogynistic, and he hates foreign illegal aliens who are undocumented citizens. In other words, illegal immigrants. He's like Hitler. You're stupid. Dude, what? You fucking support Donald Trump? You're fucking crazy, man. You're fucking out of your mind, man. Yeah. Dude, knowing all that shit about Donald Trump, dude, how could you possibly ever vote for him? Dude, you know what the program is, man. You have to go along with it because you totally got choices and free will, right? Right.